Dark and ominous music plays as the screen fades in from black. The setting is an abandoned, decrepit mansion at the edge of a dark forest. The camera slowly zooms in on the cracked, wooden door. Narrator, calm, yet eerie tone. Welcome to a story that will chill you to your very core. But before we begin, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more tales of terror. Now, let's enter the unknown. The camera pushes through the door, revealing a grand but decaying hallway, lit only by the moonlight filtering through the shattered windows. Dust dances in the air, and the silence is broken only by the creaking of old wood. Narrator, many have dared to explore this forgotten place, but none have returned to tell the tale. Tonight, you'll discover why. Narrator, 3 friends, James, Emily, and Mike, were drawn to the mansion by rumors of a hidden treasure. They were skeptics, laughing off the warnings of vengeful spirits and cursed relics. But as they stepped inside, their bravado began to fade. Emily noticed at first a shadow that moved independently of the light. She dismissed it as her imagination, but as they ventured deeper into the mansion, the feeling of being watched grew stronger. They found themselves in a grand ballroom, where the floor was covered in dust, yet strange footprints appeared as if someone or something had walked there recently. The air grew colder, and a faint whisper echoed through the hall. James brushed it off as the wind, but Mike wasn't so sure. His eyes darted around nervously, searching for the source of the sound. Then, without warning, the massive chandelier above them began to sway, creaking ominously as if about to fall. The screen goes dark for a moment, and text appears. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to stay with us for the full story and more chilling tales. Your support keeps the terror alive. Narrator, they quickened their pace, desperate to find the treasure and leave. But as they reached the basement, they found something far more valuable and dangerous. A large, ornate chest sat in the center of the room, covered in strange symbols. Emily hesitated, her instincts telling her to leave it alone, but greed got the better of James. He opened the chest, revealing piles of gold and jewels, but there was something else. An old, leather-bound book. As James reached for the book, a sudden gust of wind blew through the room, slamming the chest shut and extinguishing their lantern. The only light came from the glowing symbols on the chest, which pulsed like a heartbeat. The whispers grew louder, now clearly words in an ancient, forgotten language. Emily screamed as she saw the shadowy figure from before, now standing right behind Mike. He didn't even have time to turn around before the shadow enveloped him, pulling him into the darkness. James and Emily ran, but the mansion seemed to stretch infinitely. Every door they opened led to the same room, every window showed nothing but endless night. The whispers were now deafening, and the shadows grew thicker, more alive. In their final moments, James realized the truth: the treasure was the mansion itself, a trap set by the spirits to lure in the greedy and the foolish. As the shadows closed in, the last thing they heard was the sound of their own screams echoing in the dark. The screen fades to black, and the music slowly fades out, leaving an eerie silence. Narrator, James and Emily were never seen again, and the mansion